New treatments for Alzheimer's disease are desperately needed, but numerous clinical trials of investigational drugs have failed to generate promising options. Now, a team at Massachusetts General Hospital and Harvard Medical School has developed an artificial intelligence based method to screen currently available medications as possible treatments for Alzheimer's disease. The method could represent a rapid and inexpensive way to repurpose existing therapies into new treatments for these progressive, debilitating neurodegenerative conditions. Importantly, it could also help reveal new, unexplored targets for therapy by pointing to mechanisms of drug action. Repurposing FDA approved drugs for Alzheimer's disease is an attractive idea that can help accelerate the arrival of effective treatment. But unfortunately, even for previously approved drugs, clinical trials require substantial resources, making it impossible to evaluate every drug in patients with Alzheimer's disease. The researchers therefore built a framework for prioritizing drugs, helping clinical studies to focus on the most promising ones. In an article published in the journal Nature Communications, the researchers described their framework called DRIAD, Drug Repurposing in Alzheimer's Disease, which relies on machine learning, a branch of artificial intelligence in which systems are trained on vast amounts of data, learn to identify telltale patterns, and augment researchers' and clinicians' decision making. DRIAD works by measuring what happens to human brain neural cells when treated with a drug. The method then determines whether the changes induced by a drug correlate with molecular markers of disease severity. The approach also allowed the researchers to identify drugs that had protective as well as damaging effects on brain cells. DRIAD also allows researchers to examine which proteins are targeted by the most promising drugs and if there are common trends among the targets. The team applied the screening method to 80 FDA approved and clinically tested drugs for a wide range of conditions. The analysis yielded a ranked list of candidates with several anti-inflammatory drugs used to treat rheumatoid arthritis and blood cancers emerging as top contenders.